What is up guys, it's your boy Adrian the Icon here, bringing you a nerdRage esports recap wrap up on our Dota 2 team in the ESL Premiership spring season. Currently so far this season the team have a record of 4 wins and 1 loss, putting us through to the season finals. The group stage as a result was a success and we've progressed. How did we get there though? What was the whole story? Stay tuned and watch the whole video as we do a recap. So here we are, week 1, where the team faced off against EDFC, Edgar David's fan club. This was the first match of the season after the opening qualifiers, as our Dota 2 team were considered favourites for this match after being strong during the open qualifiers. The players were respected for their individual skill and knowledge. So going forward into this match with EDFC, the draft pick consisted of IO, Void Spirit, Necro, Earthshaker and Huskell. This match was fairly even throughout the start, with our team having the advantage in the middle. EDFC did a good job taking on our team during close complex fights which went neck and neck that would enable the game to be turned around. However, very quickly our team showed the power and advantage with Ares on Haskell, which was too strong to deal with. Our man Mushroom was voted player of the match. Shortly after, Mushroom spoke about the team just being focused on them.
I think our only other competitor is obviously Sparkling Water, but other than that we're not really worried about any other team.
So as a result, after gaining victory against EDFC, we were joint first along with Cheeky Chums and Sparkling Water, having a record of 1 win and 0 losses, which going into our next match against Team Sned. So week 2 we played against Team Sned. The team managed to carry on their strong form and ended up taking the game with a victory and scoreline of 32-25. After earning our second win from this fixture, we moved up to first in the standings. However, we were still joint with Sparkling Water, who also won their game against the team we beat the week before, EDFC. Both us teams had a record of 2 wins and 0 losses. So now on to week 3, our match against Sparkling Water. This fixture against them was perhaps the most overhyped one of them all in the group stage, being labelled the match to watch of the night. Already being confident and still in winning form, this was the same case as Sparkling Water too. Favourites of the match were even due to the level of skill player to player, so it was always going to be close. However, the team still managed to pull up clutch and gain victory. How did the drafts go? The draft picks we managed to secure were Rubik, Lich, Puck, Night Stalker and Anti-Mage. The start we shot off being confident and winning key battles. However, Sparkling Water did manage to bring back the advantage, back from being behind to eventually leading on points. We managed to keep fighting and stay in range, not letting them have full on advantage, keeping the game close and alive. Ares with the Anti-Mage clutched up and managed to pull a triple kill, and Overlong with the Night Stalker gained a killing spree, switching over the points into our advantage. With this timing in the switch, it was a fire that could not be put out because we kept focused and were able to extend the lead even more, bringing victory a lot closer. The draft picks proved to be executed as we came out of certain situations on top convinced. Our man Ares went the whole game with 0 deaths on the Anti-Mage, showing with great form he was in that match. Mushroom again showed in his response the great team spirit and mindset, where he said even when we were down, we didn't think we lost. As a result, claiming victory against Sparkling Water, we gained a result of 3 wins and 0 losses and were able to take the number 1 spot in the group. On to week 4. At this current stage of the season, the team were in really strong form, having 3 wins and 0 losses. It almost looked as if nobody could beat us, and our scheduled fixture in this week was against Warriors of the World. The draft pick featured was Rubik, Mars, Winter Within, Raikai and Puck. However, at this stage, this is where we faced our own surprise. Already being on such good form through the pre-qualifiers, the previous group stage matches, we finally took our first loss of the season here this week in week 4 against Warriors of the World. From start to finish they just seemed to dominate, and they kept having an advantage, not letting us get back into the game, even though there were moments of us showing good comeback. One of our players, Mushroom, confirmed in an interview that the character draft came up short this week, which is why they had a hard time gaining their expected result of a convincing win.
And our tri lane was awful against theirs. Like, there was nothing we could do versus their tri lane, and their underlord 10th pick, we just had nothing to deal with it. So it meant that even if they did tri lane and we went 2 heroes top, we couldn't do anything to the underlord. So we were kind of forced into that tri lane versus theirs, and theirs was just 10 times stronger than ours. So it was purely the draft, I think. That's what I would say.
Here we are on to week 5, where we had a fixture against Cheeky Chums. This was the final week of the group stages. After conceding our first defeat the week before against Warriors of the World, this was a must-win game to give us the best possible record of 4 wins and 1 loss, and that's exactly what the team managed to do and regain themselves from the week before. Compared to the previous week, the drafts in week 5 featured Death Prophet, Io, Pugner, Slada and Bristleback. The draft pick was a lot more solid and within the team's comfort zone. There were times where Cheeky Chums did put a good fight, but we were just dominant and kept winning key fights and battles. Eventually it became a double up of winning key vital situations, and we managed to get closer and closer and did eventually gain victory. So there you have it, that's a wrap up of our season in the Dota 2 ESL Premiership. So we now await the season finals, where the team will be competing for the crown and the prize pool. It's not over yet, they are hungry and putting in the grind, so until the season finals, the grind continues. Thanks for watching, nerdRage signing out.